Hello and welcome to this introductory video for ZoomText 10.1 for Windows 8. This new version of ZoomText can be used on touchscreen devices, including tablets, laptops, and desktop monitors that are equipped with Windows 8. This means that you can interact with the Windows desktop and your applications, as well as access ZoomText features using touchscreen gestures. Let's take a look at how it works. The first thing you'll notice when using ZoomText 10.1 on a touchscreen device is the ZoomText Touch icon in the upper left-hand corner. This floating icon remains visible even when you adjust the zoom level or scroll the magnified view. You can move the icon to several anchor points along the edges of your screen. This lets you position the icon exactly where you'd like it to be on screen and allows you to move it if the icon is covering an item you need to see. You can even customize the size and color of the touch icon by going to the ZoomText settings menu and clicking Touchscreen Support. The touch icon has two modes of operation, Windows Touch Mode and ZoomText Touch Mode. By default, you will be in Windows Touch Mode, where all of your touch gestures are passed to Windows and applications that are open on screen, just as if ZoomText was not running on the system. On the other hand, ZoomText Touch Mode passes all touch gestures to ZoomText. You will need to be in this mode in order to access ZoomText's features that are supported by gestures. To switch between touch modes, simply double-tap the touch icon with one finger.
ZoomText Touch Mode.
You'll see the icon change from a graphic resembling the Windows 8 start screen for Windows Touch Mode to a large Z icon representing ZoomText Touch Mode. You can momentarily switch touch modes by holding one finger on the touch icon.
ZoomText Touch Mode.
When you move your finger off of the icon, the previous touch mode is automatically restored. Feel free to experiment with both modes of operation to find what suits you best. For this demonstration, we will be in Windows Touch Mode and switch over to ZoomText Touch Mode when we want to perform ZoomText gestures by holding one finger on the touch icon.
ZoomText Touch Mode.
We're going to start with some basic gestures. If you're familiar with Zoom gestures used for the iPad, some of these may feel familiar already. If you want to display the ZoomText user interface, double tap with four fingers. Now remember, I'll hold the touch icon with a finger on my left hand to enter ZoomText Touch Mode.
ZoomText Touch Mode.
And then I'll perform the ZoomText gesture with my right hand.
ZoomText user interface.
To adjust the magnification level, double tap with three fingers, then drag up to zoom in or drag down to zoom out.
ZoomText Touch Mode. 2.2.5, 2.75x.
Keep in mind that you're tapping twice on screen and leaving your fingers on the screen after the second tap.
2.2x.
Want to pan your magnified view? Simply drag with three fingers to move around the screen. Now let's talk about using gestures to read content. First, let's go ahead and open a web page we want to read. Launching AppReader using touch is very easy and intuitive. Simply double tap with one finger on the word where you want to begin reading.
ZoomText Touch Mode. Windows Pro Bowls AFC NFC format scrapped. Teams to be drafted. Nate Davis.
To pause or resume reading, just double tap with two fingers.
Davis, USA Today Sports 3:13 p.m. EDT.
One thing to note is that once we are in the AppReader tool mode, the touch icon is not visible, and all ZoomText gestures can be performed with one hand. If you're paused and you want AppReader to start from a new location, single tap with one finger on the word where you want AppReader to resume reading from. Also remember you can pan the screen using three fingers.
Out is the AFC versus NFC format that had existed.
There are navigation gestures you can use in AppReader as well. Want to go to the next or previous word? Simply swipe left or right with one finger.
For more than more.
If you're paused and want AppReader to speak the current word, double tap with one finger.
More.
Repeating the gesture on the same word within 2 seconds will cycle through speaking, spelling, and military spelling of that word.
M-O-R-E. Mike Oscar Romeo Echo.
To navigate to the next or previous sentence, swipe left or right with 2 fingers.
In its place will be a Pro Bowl. They will pick players from a pool still. In its place will be a Pro Bowl.
And next or previous paragraph by swiping with 2 fingers up or down.
Desperate to add some needed spice to its Pro Bowl pun. Out is the AFC versus.
Lastly, if you're in an application like Microsoft Word and want to jump to the beginning or end of the document, a 4-finger swipe down goes to the end,
Flowers.
and a 4-finger swipe up goes to the beginning. As you can see, using Touch with ZoomText provides easy access to many features in the product and is just one of the new features you'll find in ZoomText 10.1 for Windows 8. Be sure to check our website for more videos in the future.